Hello and welcome to another episode of Agricast, the podcast where Nigerian farmers find real answers to everyday farming challenges. I am your host Deborah Ike, and today's episode is one many of you have been asking about. We are diving into a topic full of controversy, half-truths, and lots of confusion: GMO versus traditional seeds, what every farmer should know. So if you've ever wondered whether GMO seeds are safe, if they make sense for smallholder farmers, or if they're really the key to big yields, this episode is for you. Let's start by asking the real question: what is GMO? GMO stands for genetically modified organism. That simply means a plant, animal, or microbe that has had its DNA changed using science. In crops, scientists take a useful trait like resistance to pest or drought and insert it into the plant's DNA to make it grow better. Now, I know that sounds like lab food, but hang in there. GMO is not the same as chemical crops. It's not poison. It's not fake food. Think about it. For generations, farmers have been saving the best seed, crossbreeding crops to grow bigger yams or sweeter oranges. GMO is just science speeding up that process in a lab. A GMO-made seed may be engineered to resist stem borers. So instead of spraying pesticide 5 times, you spray once or not at all. So why all the fear? In many rural areas, GMO is linked to fear. Farmers have told me, they said it causes cancer, you can't replant the seed the next year, or it will make our children infertile. Now let's break it down. First, health risks. Multiple global health organizations, including the World Health Organization, NAFDAC, and EFSA, say there is no proven link between GMO food and cancer or fertility. Secondly, seed saving. Yes, many GMO seeds are hybrid and don't do well if replanted, but this is also true for many hybrid non-GMO seeds. Thirdly, control. People fear big companies owning the seed and forcing farmers to buy each year. That's a real concern, but it's not unique to GMO. What matters is farmers' access, regulation, and fairness. Let's hear from a farmer from Kaduna.
Hello everyone, good morning. My name is Ahmad Abibu and I'm from Kaduna State. So today's topics we are talking about GMOs, that is short for genetically modified organisms, and specifically the part that get a lot of people worry about our health. Here is the concern. Many people worry that eating GMOs could affect our health in a way we don't fully understand yet, even though most scientific studies says approved GMO are safe to eat. Some experts argue that long-term effects have been studied deeply enough, and the truth is we are still learning. Yes. There are questions like, what happens when we eat these modified proteins every day for years? We don't know that yet. And what about the impact of chemical resistance, crops which can lead to more pesticides used over time that affect our food quality? These are the real concerns. And what science says, safe so far. Not everyone trusts the testing systems. Some countries have even banned GMO food or demanded stricter labeling so people know exactly what they are eating. So it is really safe, or are we rushing into something without enough time research? That is a debate. Let me know what you think. Thank you.
His story shows it's not about hype, it's about results. Comparing GMO versus traditional seed. Now let's break down the real benefits and risk. GMO seed yield higher in most trials, while traditional seed yield moderately. GMO seeds are pest resistant, while traditional seed needs spraying. GMO seed cannot be replanted. Traditional seeds can be replanted. GMO seed costs higher upfront, while traditional seed costs cheaper upfront. GMO seed requires less pesticide, while traditional seed requires more chemical. So is GMO perfect? Of course not. But is it dangerous? Evidence says not likely. So ask yourself this question: am I losing crops to pests? Is rainfall reliable in my area? Can I recover the higher cost with increased yielded? If you said yes, then GMO might be worth trying, even on a test plot. So farmers, the goal isn't to force GMO or defend traditional seed. The goal is to give you the facts so you can choose what works best on your farm. GMO is not evil, it is a tool. Traditional seeds are not outdated, they are trusted. What matters is using the right tool for your soil, your climate, and your markets. If you enjoyed this episode, please click on the like button, subscribe, and share. This is Deborah Ike from Agricast. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep growing. Until next time, bye.